And I think we are going to just go out there and say that we think Deegan is no more a 250 rider, like just gone. No more 250 rider. And a lot of things lead to it, as we were talking backstage, because of that lucrative. I don't know what it is, but I've heard big numbers from Fox Racing, and everyone is kind of pissed because people are like, okay, cool. They make decent gear, but their helmets aren't really the best. And then no A-Star boots. But as a 250 rider on Star Yamaha, everyone is stuck wearing the same shit with Thor. And so you have to be 450 to get that kind of a deal. So it sounds like the Deegans are going after the bandwagon of making a bunch of money.
Well, you and I spoke a lot about this all year long, and I'm on public record. I think you were along there with me a little bit, maybe not on the same timeline, but the fact that it was going to happen. Yeah, you look at Roxon, he's the last big Fox guy that we have. I don't think we're saying anything disrespectful. You've got Deegan, who's the next heir apparent in regards to the generation of Fox always having that big marquee rider / athlete. So I think it's going to be announced November 1st. We'll see Deegan will be out head to toe in a Fox deal. If we think about the 250 deals, you can't have a gear deal unless you're on a 450. The fact that he's extended it from 1 to now 2 of the World Supercross races, I just don't see him going back to the 250s. I know I'm sounding redundant for anybody who has followed us for an extended period of time, but I just think he's leaving too much money on the table, and he's going to get paid a lot of money to show up, debut on a 450 in Europe, and then be able to show up at A1, Fox deal head to toe on a 450. It's going to be a crowded rig there when we get to A1.
Because what's crazy is World Supercross announces that, hey, he's not racing SX2, it's SX1. And so everyone's like, oh, okay, cool. He's just racing the 450 to see what it's like at World Supercross. And he's supposed to race motocross on the 450, but everything is aligning that, like you said, A1 is we're going to see him on the 450. And I'm kind of nervous for Jet if this happens, because I don't know how he's going to handle a guy like Deegan. And like last year, even during the SMX, Deegan looked big. Like, I'm not the biggest guy, Coach. I mean, you know that. I'm 5'9", 150 pounds. And like Sexton is quite a bit taller. I think he's like 6, maybe a little over 6 foot. But, he's like a $180, $185. Right. And so to ride a 450, you got to be bigger. And I asked Deegan how big he was, because he's like 5'6", but he's 165, 170 pounds. So he's been bulking up. He's been getting ready. Like, he is quite a bit bigger than his dad, which tells you just everything leads to him trying to destroy the 450 class. And is he ready? That's the question. Is he ready? Because it was 2023 when he first came onto the scene for the full-blown Out of the Futures. And pretty much ever since then, he's won. So like my title says, I'm pretty convinced that he goes out and wins the first round of World Supercross, and it might just snowball from there.